In the past 7 months since the start of this pandemic, we have served over 1 million meals to the community. That is a 2,000% increase from what we did in the entire year last year. JFS services allow the older adults we serve to stay at home, to stay connected, to stay healthy, and to stay safe.
The services from JFS enabled me to not only survive, but to make my life flow more easily, and gave me a great deal of comfort.
Chaz is in his early 70s. He has underlying health conditions. His adult children live out of state. JFS is his support system. We have helped him with food services and financial assistance when needed, social interaction through our Friendly Visitor program. He has a wonderful volunteer named Matt that visits him about once a week.
I spend most of my time in my apartment. I go out very little, but Matt comes to visit me once a week on Sunday, and he normally comes with his 3-year-old daughter, who's an absolute gem.
We had 2 outings since March together, and they were both to the food store. I had neighbors delivering food and Jewish Family Service. The food delivery is a wonderful asset.
Now that COVID has hit, and just like many of our older adults, they were very isolated. One of the first things that we did was make sure that everyone got home delivered meals. And we also checked in on them with wellness checks and helped them get up and running on the digital front.
I do poetry group at our local library with poems that we've written. And this was an ongoing thing in the library, and we couldn't continue it. Chris got us on Zoom, and we've had 2 sessions. You know, that's made a difference because that's keeping that part of my life together.
We have many community partners, not only community organizations that are bringing us food donations like you see here today, but also the San Diego Food Bank, Feeding San Diego, many retailers that we do fresh rescue.
All of us at 211 San Diego have been so proud over the many decades to be able to work alongside Jewish Family Service and putting assistance, services, and support at the fingertips of those that need it the most. Jewish Family Service has really stepped up and helped to bridge the barriers and gaps amongst service providers and helping those vulnerable populations, including our seniors, get the help that they need.
We know that 1 in 7 San Diegans are facing food insecurity. We have neighbors who are coming for the very first time asking for help with food, and we know that it's sometimes, very difficult to admit that they need some help. Money that they would normally spend for food is able to go towards rent or paying a utility bill or paying for childcare.
If I don't stay optimistic and hopeful for my husband, my son, then it starts a whole domino effect. I had lost my job when COVID came. Now my husband lost his job. Things started to really unravel. We were displaced. Now everything really just seemed hopeless. I've learned from all of this how to be very, very humble, because you never know what the person standing in front of you is going through at that time. No matter what they're wearing or no matter what kind of car they get out of, you really have no idea. This experience, especially with JFS and having this resource here for mental health, for food, for everything that you need is here.
If I wasn't getting assistance from JFS, it would be a real struggle for me.
Our social life revolved around Jewish Family Service, basically. I feel like I've come home. Now I have a family.
Even in this time of COVID, our life, our work hasn't changed. It's still about connection, making sure people are safe, thriving, and aging with dignity.
I know for myself, I will not let go of hope because I can't, because hope and faith is what has gotten us through all of this.
Due to your generosity, we've been able to navigate this very difficult time together. We've been able to inspire hope into individuals who weren't sure where to look. The COVID-19 Relief Fund allows us to meet the challenges facing our community today and also tomorrow.